Hello my Tauruses and welcome to my channel. This is Hidden Faces Tarot. This will be your August reading, so take the messages as it resonates, okay? This may apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node signs, so if you know your placements, that's pretty helpful. Alright Tauruses, let's get right into it. So the deck I'll be using today, Taurus, is the Tarot of Opposition. For the main deck here, there are dual images on the card. One's the positive aspect of the card and one's the negative aspect, okay? Alright Taurus, so your first message here we do have is the Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups is actually in the negative aspect of the card, okay? This is somebody that's, realizing that they no longer want to put emotions into the situation, okay? Or this is somebody that may not even have any emotions left in this situation with this Knight of Cups, because as you can tell, he's spilling it out, right? He feels like it's wasted emotions here. Maybe this is somebody that's, whatever connection they're in, there's no more reciprocity when it comes to emotions, okay? So this person feels like it's wasted efforts, okay, with this Knight of Cups in the negative aspect, okay? Not feeling very positive, optimistic when it comes to their emotional investment, okay? Now to clarify this Knight of Cups, we do have the Hermit and we do have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? With the Hermit, this is somebody that's really taking the time to think about where they're investing themselves in, okay? Like in the connection that they're in, where they're investing, is it worth it? What are they getting out of it? Okay, because that's what the Hermit does. The Hermit is someone that really breaks down things in their life, okay, and really looks at things very closely. So this is somebody that's really thinking about their investments and what they've gained from it and what was put in, and what they're, even this is emotionally, physically, okay. This is somebody that's really assessing all parts of their life and the connections that they've made and the connection that they're in, okay? And it's really, starting to make this person think that they are wasting their time and effort, okay? Because the Seven of Pentacles is about investments. It's also about reviewing the past, okay? Looking back on what was accomplished by continuing to stay in a situation, okay? Now the next message we have here, Taurus, is the Two of Cups. This Two of Cups is actually in the negative aspect, Taurus. Okay. This is in the negative aspect of the Two of Cups, okay? Meaning that there's no love left in this connection, right? Because if you look at the Two of Cups here, these people are happily, together. They're equally okay with giving their emotions, okay? But in the negative aspect of the card, this is somebody that does not want to, feels like they're not getting the emotions out of the connection that they're in, because you could see this feminine energy is actually, her cup is facing the other direction, right? So the cup is not being reciprocated on both ends, okay, in the connection that this person is in. Now to clarify the Two of Cups, we have the Page of Cups and we have the Tower in reverse. This is somebody that feels like they get very little, okay? They get very little in this connection that they're choosing to stay in, okay? And the reason that they're recognizing that they're getting just enough is because someone doesn't really want the tower to fall. This is also somebody that's perhaps giving very little to the connection, okay? Because, they're not ready to break down this tower pretty much, okay? So they're doing just enough to hold on to it, basically, okay? That's what this connection that they're in is what's happening, okay? Either your person is doing this to someone else, or they both could be doing it to each other. Both are giving very little to the connection, just so they don't, just so they avoid everything from crumbling down. It looks like they're both aware that their emotions are no longer present, but they're continuing to stay in the situation because no one wants to make the change, okay? Now the next message here we have is the Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups is about, a brand new beginning here, okay? Now, Taurus, this could be you or your person, okay? There's been a new offer that's been brought on the table, okay? The Divine has brought in a new offer of emotions, okay? Now, Taurus, this could be your energy where you showed up into this person's life while they were still connected to someone else, okay? Or in a relationship. So this offer is here, okay? It's an overflow of love, okay? There's a lot of abundance, growth, potential in the situation. Now, to clarify this Ace of Cups, we do have the Sun in reverse and we have the Page of Swords in reverse, okay? But you know what's happened with this situation here, that We have the Sun in reverse, and we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Now, you know, with this situation, it's saying that there is so much unhappiness, okay? Because this person, when this offer of emotion or new connection came in, Taurus, you know, you realized, or this person realized how unhappy they truly were, okay? And, you know, with the Page of Swords in reverse, this is someone that continued to lie to themselves about being happy, okay? Because, you know, this cup of love that was offered to them, this is somebody that was very loving, very kind, very nurturing, okay? And it almost brought a new perspective to this person's life, okay? Really making them see something that they thought they already had, okay? Which is now telling this person that, you know, what they had, they just created it in their own mind, okay? Because like I said, with the Page of Swords is not telling the truth to yourself, okay? And because it is a mental card, this is a self-sabotaging thought process, because, you know, in order for you to come to the truth of something means that you have to do something about it, okay? But this person chose to lie that, you know, that they're happy with what they have. Even though this new offer was here, this person, you know, wanted to accept this offer, but they were already in a connection. So they tried to convince themselves that what they were in was already what made them happy, okay? Because then they were not ready to make the changes, right? Like I said, they were not ready for this tower to fall down. Now, the next messages we have here, Taurus, we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about, you know, standing up for yourself, okay? Somebody that's wanting to stand up for themselves, okay? This is somebody that is no longer listening to other people's opinions, things like that, you know? And this is somebody that is now wanting to really do that because, you know, they've come to terms with the fact that what they were accepting that was very minimal was all a lie, okay? Because this person wants this new beginning. They want this new offer of love that was brought into their life. They want to accept it, right? But in order for them to accept it, they really need to come to terms with what they've been accepting up until this far. And they really need to stand up for themselves when it comes to saying that I no longer want to do this, okay? And that's what the Seven of Wands is, really standing up for yourself, right? Now, to clarify the Seven of Wands, we do have the Fool, and we have the Seven of Wands again, okay? This person knows that in order for them to take this leap of faith in this new direction with this Ace of Cups, they're really going to have to stand their ground, okay? They're going to have to stand their ground, you know, because there's no, with this Knight of Cups again, in the reverse, there's no emotions left in the connection that they are investing in, okay? And they are really going to have some pushback with people in their environment, with the person they're dealing with, okay? It's not going to be very easy for this person, they feel, to kind of release the situation, but they know that this is what they're going to have to do, okay? Because there's no point in investing in something where there's no emotions left. This person feels like they're wasting a great opportunity to perhaps be with you, Taurus, okay? Now, the next message we have is the Hermit in the negative aspect. Oops. The Hermit in the negative aspect of the card. Sorry, I gotta just fix these. Yeah. Okay, so the Hermit in the negative aspect of the card, okay? This is somebody that never wanted to take the time to really look at their connection, okay? This is somebody that maybe had like an avoidant personality because, you know, it scared them to know that if what they see is the truth, then they would have to take action and, you know, do something about it, okay? And when somebody's refusing to go into the Hermit is because they're also sitting in denial, okay? And this person was definitely in that energy for quite a long time, okay? And to clarify this Hermit, we have the Four of Swords in reverse, and we have the Ten of Wands. Like I said, with the Four of Swords, this is somebody that if they took the time to really understand that their connection was lacking a lot, they would actually have to take action, okay? And for them to even think about that just burdened them so much. It really overwhelm this person, okay, with what they would have to do. And maybe this is somebody that's definitely not confrontational, so when they have to address a situation like that, where they have to stand up for themselves, it really burdens this person, okay, with the Ten of Wands, which is why this person kind of just sat in the situation for a very long time and didn't really do anything about it. fully knowing that they were no longer emotionally invested in the situation, okay? Now, the next message we do have is the Emperor. This Emperor is in the reverse position or the negative aspect, okay? As you can see, this Emperor, you know, in this image here, is very worn out. He's very tired, okay? There's a little glimmer of hope with the sun coming through, okay? But this is somebody that's been beaten down, somebody that's maybe put down, okay, by others. This is somebody that maybe, you know, has been emasculated, okay, by the people in their environment or the person that they're in a relationship with, because this is somebody that's not standing tall as the Emperor, okay? Even though they are an Emperor, this is somebody that is lacking the confidence. Their confidence has been beaten down by the people in their environment, by the person they're with in their environment, and this is why this person has not really been able to stand up for themselves for a long time, okay? They're kind of somebody that avoids the situation and chooses to put their focus in other direction instead of taking it head on, okay? Now, to clarify this Emperor in the negative aspect, we have the Ace of Cups and we have the Justice card, okay? This is somebody that knows that, you know, by being in this connection that they are in, it is, each day goes by, it gets worse and worse for them. Like, they feel worse, okay? They feel like crap. They feel like they're, you know, always being criticized, perhaps. This is somebody that, you know, never gets told that they're doing great, or they're, you know, just, there's no uplifting for this Emperor, okay, in this connection that he's in. Basically, the connection's just there because it's been there for a long time, okay? There's been some sort of stability created in this Emperor's life, okay? And to clarify the Emperor, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, and we have the Justice, okay? The Justice, you know, the Ace of Cups is about missing an opportunity. This is also somebody realizing that they cannot renew the situation that they're in. Okay, maybe this is somebody that's tried multiple times in the connection that they're in to sort of fix it, or, you know, bring it back together emotionally. And, you know, they have maybe given it their all, but this is somebody that's just worn out now. They're tired. Okay, and with the Justice in reverse here, you know, this is somebody that's feeling that not only this is an injustice, they also probably feel like this is their karma, okay? Because they have a choice, you know, maybe this person had a choice to make in the past where they could have released themselves from the situation, and maybe they didn't. So maybe they feel like, you know, them missing this opportunity with this Ace of Cups here is also part of their karma, okay? Because they chose to stay in a emotionless connection, okay, for the sake of saving face, okay? Like, you know, so this person did not make a decision based on their own needs. They made a decision based on how people would judge them, okay, and they continued to stay. But this is also somebody finally realizing that maybe it's time to put this past connection to an end, okay? Because Justice is an end of a legal contract as well, okay? This is somebody that's, you know, finally realizing that by, you know, them sitting in this negative energy for themselves, you know, and their environment, you know, maybe it's best to release this connection that they're in, okay? Because it's just unhealthy, okay? It like wears this person down, okay? And they continue to, you know, they were continuing to stay in it and just do the day-to-day routine and do the same thing over and over again because that's just familiar, right? And it's safer. Now, the next message we have here, Taurus, is the Four of Cups. This Four of Cups is, you know, it's in the negative aspect of the card, okay? Because this person is trying to hold on to a cup and is wanting to continue to fix a situation that's broken, okay? But this is somebody finally coming to terms with the fact that this cannot be fixed, okay? They're finally accepting the fact that this situation that they are investing in is not something that can, you know, they can bring it back. It's not a situation that they can bring the love back, okay? Because once the emotion's gone on one person's side, or, you know, both parties, it's really hard to bring that type of energy back, right? Unless major efforts are put in on both ends. But it looks like that you know, there's a lot of cracks in this connection that they're in already. So they are finally deciding that maybe it's time to let it go, okay? Now with this Four of Cups, we do have the Empress in reverse, and we have the Knight of Wands, okay? Now this is somebody that was married, okay? Maybe they had kids with this Empress. This Empress is in the reverse here. This is somebody that was not nurturing their connection, somebody that wasn't loving, wasn't giving, you know, enough to the connection. So this is why this person is deciding that maybe it's time to just let the situation go, because they want to be the Knight of Wands. They want to go and find their passions. They want to pursue their passions and their desires without, you know, having to think about this, you know, this baggage a little bit now, because this connection has become a burden. It's become a baggage, right, for this person, because there's nothing left in it besides it's just now weight to carry around. So this person has finally rejected this connection because this is not their Empress that they're looking for, okay? We have the Emperor in the negative aspect, and we have the Empress in the negative aspect. There's no emotions, and there's an end of a contract here, okay? And this person is wanting to rush in and pursue their passions, okay? Whatever direction that may be, something that's, you know, it could be a new partnership, it could be a new job, it could be relocation, it could be new hobbies. This is somebody that, you know, was sitting in such negative environment, negative mindset, that they didn't have any drive or passion left in them. And now that they're finally releasing the situation, they're able to pursue whatever that is, okay? May that be a new connection, maybe it's all of it, you know, like I said. So the next message here we have, Taurus, is the Four of Wands, okay? And this is somebody that's finally seeing that whatever they did have Four Wands is about having stability, okay? This is somebody that does want something that's very stable, okay? Not only that, you know, they wanted also to be loving, happiness, joy, all of that, abundance, you know, reciprocity with equal give and take, okay? This is the person that they're looking for, okay, to have something like this with. Not only that, this is somebody that thought that they already had this Four of Wands, okay? And they may have had it at some point in time, okay? With the Four of Wands, this is also about stability. This is somebody that did have a stable connection, where maybe in the physical world, financially, maybe this connection was very stable, okay? But when we clarify this Four of Wands, we have the Moon and we have the Three of Swords, okay? But this is somebody that's seeing clearly, no matter how stable this connection appeared to be on the outside, you know, the truth of the matter was that there was a lot of heartache, okay, in the situation. That's all it is. It's like this person is seeing how much they were hurting, okay? And, you know, maybe it's not just the one person. Maybe it was both parties, okay? Because it's hard to come to terms to say that, you know, what you invested wasn't always the truth. Meaning that, you know, masks were put on, okay, to present a situation in a certain manner. Doesn't mean that those situations were true or real, okay? And like I said, maybe at one point they were. But, you know, to the point where this reading is at, there was no love left, okay? And somebody seeing the truth of the matter, that, you know, it only brought heartache, okay? The next message we do have here is the Lovers. This Lovers is actually in the negative aspect, okay? And this is saying that this person, you know, by staying in this connection, they actually made the wrong decision, okay? Like I said, this person had the opportunity to perhaps pursue something new with the Ace of Cups, okay? But they chose to continue to invest in the connection they already were in, okay? Which is fine, right? Because everybody has to make their own decision, and sometimes people, you know, learn their lessons, and then they know when they have to make the decision, okay? So I don't think decisions are never, you know, ever wrong decisions. It's because the person's not ready to let go of a situation or to understand the lesson, okay? And unfortunately, sometimes the other person is, you know, part of that lesson as well, because you just happen to come into a person's life and they're not ready to be with you, you know. You probably feel it's unfair, but, you know, you can't push someone to learn the lessons any faster than they need to, right? Unfortunately, it did take this person, I want to say, a little bit of time to really sort this out, but they do realize that they, you know, maybe didn't make the right decisions based on themselves, okay? And to clarify the Lovers, we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Six of Wands, okay? This is somebody that's, you know, like I said, they realized that they took the wrong cup, okay? They took a cup, they just stayed in the situation that they were in, even though there was no love left, okay? Because the Ten of Cups is in reverse, right? But they chose to stay in that situation because of their ego. Seven of Swords is about ego. This is somebody that has a lot of pride and ego, okay? They don't want to accept the fact that maybe it's time to let this go because they see it as a failure. They see it as them losing. They see themselves as somebody that was not able to bring the situation together, and that they did not have all the tools, okay? So it's definitely a pride thing here, okay? Which is why it was really hard for this person to come to terms with the fact that it's time to release the situation, because they were having ego battles, okay, within themselves. Now, at the bottom of the deck here, Taurus, we do have is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is, you know, this is somebody that wasn't able to make a decision for a long time, okay? But they wanted to make sure that they were, in fact, also making the right decision, okay? Because once they make this decision, Taurus, okay, they're saying once this person makes this decision, there's no turning back, right? Because you can see this person's already up the mountain, right? Or up the cliff. So it's not like he's going to change his mind and just kind of go back down, right? So he wants to make a decision because he wants to be sure of himself. And the thing is that this person was not confident when it came to the decision that they had to make, say with this Ace of Cups and this past person, okay? They were not confident at that time yet because they still believed in this past situation, okay? And they were not, they had not gained awareness of this past connection yet, which is why they were not confident in making their decision, okay? So they needed to take some time to really assess everything, okay, before they're able to climb up and really go over that cliff, okay? And at the bottom here, we also have the Ten of Cups. This Ten of Cups is again in the reverse, okay? It's the same card that's over here. And we can see there's a lot of broken cups, right? It's all, there's no fixing it. Some of the pieces aren't even there to put together, okay? So this is what this person, you know, it was very much their own journey, okay, Tauruses? And if this is you, this is a very singular journey. This was your journey on your own, okay? But if this is somebody that you're dealing with, it was their journey. It was their lesson to learn, okay? This Ace of Cups was just an opportunity for them to come in to sort of wake them up. It was a catalyst. It was a, you know, wake up to see what you're really investing your time into, okay? Now with the Oracle messages here, Taurus, we do have the card. It says House 1, and it says individuality, self-image, and approach to life, okay? This is definitely saying that this person had to really think about themselves, okay? Think about themselves, what makes them happy. This is somebody that made decisions based on everybody else in their environment, okay? Even if it didn't bring them happiness, because this is somebody that was not in a very strong masculine energy. Okay, this is somebody that had to develop their masculine energy in order to take initiative and really stand their ground. Okay, and that's a, you know, that's a really hard task to do if somebody is never understood how they got themselves there in the first place, okay? But this is somebody that has, you know, gone through some sort of transformation now and has been able to really step into their power, okay? Because they're realizing that what they invested in was not worth it, really, you know. And maybe, like I said, at one point it could have been, but, you know, that relationship had ran its course, okay? The next card we have, it says fixed. It says stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. Now, Taurus, this could definitely be your energy because you are a fixed sign. The other fixed signs are Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio, okay? You could be dealing with one of those signs as well. But when I see this card here, definitely represents somebody's loyalty, okay? This Emperor, you know, tried to stay loyal to their connection, okay? This is somebody that tried to be responsible. They were the ones that everybody depended on, okay? Even though they felt that they were never treated in the manner that they deserved, this person tried to really be loyal to the situation because this is what they agreed to, okay? This is somebody that's maybe a little bit, you know, conventional, okay? They're not, it's very hard for this person to change course, change direction, okay? It's almost like once they put their mind to something, or once they agree to something, it's very hard for this person to sort of move in a different direction, okay? Even though the situation that they've invested in is not for their benefit, okay? But this is somebody that feels like, you know, they have a hard time just giving up, right? Or just feeling that they have failed in some way, shape, or form. Now the next messages we do have here, it says unexpected income, it says imprisonment, and coffin. Okay, now Taurus, this is somebody that's, you know, thinking about the money that they are going to have to give out, okay, through this divorce, okay, but they do know that they feel very imprisoned by the situation. They allow their material world, when it comes to this connection, to also keep them stuck, okay? But this is somebody that knows that it needs to end, okay? With coffin here, there is an ending, okay, because this person is needing to release themselves from this situation. And through this divorce or the ending of this connection, this person will be receiving the finances, okay, from this ending of this connection. So, but they are going to be releasing themselves with this coffin card here. There is an ending, okay? Now the next oracle messages we have here, Taurus. It says twin flame. It says yin yang balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. This person feels like the opportunity that they had with this Ace of Cups energy here, they felt that that was a better match for them, okay? Because they feel that there was mutual love in that connection, and the connection they felt towards that Ace of Cups energy here was very strong, okay? It's very strong, and you know, it almost pushed this person to evolve, okay? And we do have the Phoenix here, because Phoenix is about transformation, right? It says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Through this connection that came into this person's life with this Ace of Cups, they gone through major transformation, okay? Of finding themselves, you know, and understanding what self-love is, okay? You can love other people, but if you can't love yourself first, it's very hard for you to be genuinely happy in your life, okay? The next message we do have, it says healing heart. It says healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addictions. This person is finally taking the time to heal themselves, okay? They were, like I said, they were in a karmic relationship, you know, that they settled for a very long time, okay? And this person is now realizing that it's just time to put this to an end, okay? So that they can have their happiness, okay? And whatever that may be, Taurus, okay? Maybe the Ace of Cups is, like I said, it could be a new career. It could be, you know, a relationship that you really wanted but held back because of the sake of the connection that you were in, okay? New hobbies, okay? Just anything. I mean, it could be everything as well, okay? Because when people change their life, you know, and close certain chapters in it, they start to learn a lot about themselves and venture out into different areas in their life, okay? But this person, you know, will be returning to this Ace of Cups, whatever that is, and they are going to want to start again, and because they feel that that was destined to be in their life, okay? This Ace of Cups here, whoever that energy is, okay? But that's the messages I have for this August reading here, Taurus. So don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy these readings. Thank you so much for doing that, and I will talk to you guys in a week. Okay, bye, Tauruses.